Bug fixes and patches and more things to fix for the Hell Let Loose dev team. Hello everyone, my name is Burning Wiki and welcome to my channel. And before I get started, I want to ask you all that if you do enjoy my content and if you do appreciate an honest opinion, then please subscribe to my channel. And developer briefing 189 is here. Hell let loose now and in the future. And they write, hey everyone, it's been a little over a week since update 14 was released and we've been busy digesting the feedback on your experiences across all of the various channels. Yes, I bet you did, because the overall feedback for the British faction was pretty negative. People liked the two maps and people liked some of the stuff, but the majority of things that they added to the game was just average and mediocre. Let's be honest, it was all a bit average, and I will cover that in a bit. Let me continue. We are grateful to see so many of you enjoying the involving gameplay. However, we understand the recent update may have presented some challenges and frustrations for some players. We appreciate the constructive feedback and bug reporting and are dedicating resources to releasing a fix for many of the issues, which is planned for June 22nd. A full list of fixes will be shared after our investigation period and closer to the release. Well, glad to hear it, but that's gonna be a month, right? Unless I'm mistaken, they're taking a full 3 to 4 weeks to fix and correct things. Now, on one hand, that is a really good thing. But 4 weeks seems a bit long to me. Is it really that many things to fix, or is it just a really small dev team working on this game at the moment, right? The recent update has invigorated conversation in all channels, and we love to see passionate players display for Hell Let Loose. We value your feedback and want to hear from you, but more importantly, we've always admired how thoughtful and constructive this community is compared to others in this space. Oh my god, you cleaned your ass a little bit, because it is being kissed at this very moment. Game development can be complicated at times, and adding features or updating elements requires careful balancing. We have dedicated departments focusing on different disciplines, working together to build the best experience possible. We are able to work simultaneously across various aspects of the game, more code and design to animation and marketing. However, balancing new features and changes takes time and precision. Well, you know, that is understandable, right? Oh, and here we go. It's understandable that locomotion or animation changes can have a polarizing effect on players, but we ask the community to keep this passion constructive, focusing our energy on making sure a soldier can't outrun a tank in 4th gear, or another can't dolphin dive across the map, giving them an unfair advantage. Makes the experience better for everyone, although we have found the memes to be quite funny. Yeah, I bet you didn't find the memes funny, right? At all, because no, that I don't think that is a credible thing to say, because, you know, bad publicity, no, they don't handle that very well, as I have experienced myself. And yes, the new dolphin dive tactic, it's awful. I think the whole new animation, how you dive to the ground, is awful, because sometimes I'm running towards a rock and I want to, you know, lay on the ground behind the rock, but because of the new animation, it just glides me on top of the rock or next to the rock. I don't think this new animation is really good at some points. At other points, maybe I have to get used to it, but at other points it can be useful. But for example, example, I was the engineer and I was walking towards a bunker I was building, and I thought I was being shot, so I wanted to dive on the ground, and I dove on the ground and it put me right in the middle of the blueprint instead of on the edge. It can be a bit annoying, this whole new diving to the ground, and people now are abusing it with dolphin diving. And yeah, I think it was in CSGO where the same problem was happening. I think it was CSGO, I'm not sure. Somebody correct me, I'm sure somebody will correct me. But this whole dolphin diving, yeah, you know, it's just... Nobody saw that coming, really. Nobody thought by themselves, hey, it's in another shooter, it's the same problem. But, you know, let me continue. As a studio, we are building new partnerships with history and weapons experts whose knowledge will undoubtedly make this game better and more true to set and setting. Hell Let Loose is special because of its core gameplay mechanics, and we have no intention of changing that or making this look like any other FPS title on the market. Well, a lot of veteran players will disagree with this statement. I think they have added more automatic weapons. They have made the gameplay more, what shall we say, less hardcore and more mainstream. I understand, you know, not everybody is into hardcore games, so I do understand these changes, but not everybody agrees with that, right? Change is inevitable, but not to the point where it affects the core principles of Hell Let Loose, a strategic, communicative, cooperative and immersive World War II experience. Well, the communicative is a... I gotta say, guys, the quality of games these last months have gone, yeah, downwards. Less and less people are communicating, less and less people use the mic, or even maybe they have a mic and are not talking. Less and less people want to play as a squad leader or as the commander. The overall quality of games has gone down these recent months. And this is not just recent months. This has been going on for, I want to say, at least 6 to 12 months. That the games have been going, yeah, I don't know, in the beginning, and I've been playing Hell Let Loose almost since the start. People were communicating a lot more. There was a lot more teamwork, and I don't know. Maybe it's just a feeling. Maybe it's not based on anything, but I think the quality of the games has gone down a bit when it comes down to communication and people taking leadership roles and giving orders and passing orders from the commander to the squad leader and the squad leader to the squads. It's not happening anymore that much. So, you know, we shall see what the future brings. As we travel together on this journey, remember to communicate well with another. We are all compatriots on the battlefield, and while we might have different preferences, we all share the same love for Hell Let Loose. See, so they themselves acknowledge that there is a problem by this sentence, right? They do. And yeah, I hope more people start communicating better and more often with each other. Known issues post update 14. While it is never our intention to release updates with issues, we're not going to get this right all the time. With update 14 being our second update in as many months, we are only just beginning to get into the rhythm of our releases. Well, I think there was not enough testing. The test servers were hardly ever on. I think quality control was a big issue with update 14. I think there should be a lot more testing and a lot more player feedback is needed before something is released. So let me continue. Thank you for everyone who has reported new bugs. We are now aiming to investigate many of the known issues in order to provide fixes in a patch to be released later this month. And the bugs that are being investigated: holding tab and movement. A bug is currently preventing players from moving when holding tab to view the scoreboard. We believe this to be the result of a fix submitted with update 14 for preventing a particular exploit. And that is auto walking, right? because when you're walking and you opened the scoreboard and let it loose again, you kept auto walking. I guess that's an exploit, I'm not sure, but yeah. Or you could also use it when you take down a garrison and you pressed the tap button and you let it go again. You automatically took down the garrison without holding the F key. Holding F action, yeah, here we go. In relation to above bug, players are currently unable to carry out actions using the F key while the map is off. And I don't understand why. Why is this a problem? Why? This has been in the game since the beginning. Taking down a garrison takes so long. So you start taking down the garrison by pressing F. You press tab and you press tab again. You double tap, and then you took it down automatically. It didn't go faster. It was just you didn't have to press the F key the whole time, right? I don't see the problem, but apparently this is an exploit. Okay, let me continue. XP rewarding. Incorrect XP amounts are being rewarded at the end of the game. This is a bug that the team are looking into, and you better look into that very fast, and you better fix this very fast, and don't wait 4 weeks to fix this bug, because if you play for 130 minutes and then at the end of the game you get less XP than you deserve, this will scare away a lot of players. And I must say, in my own friends list, I have about 40 to 50 people who have Hell Let Loose and who play Hell Let Loose. The British update came out. There were about 20 to 25 people playing Hell Let Loose, and that lasted about 1 or 2 days, maybe 3 at best. And now I see 1 or 2 people playing Hell Let Loose. The British scared away a lot of people. A lot of people were so disappointed. And if you now are gonna mess with the XP reward on the end of the game, it's gonna scare away more people, right? So they better fix this bug really fast. Let me continue to the next one. The server filter bug. When typing a server name in the server filter box on PC, a bug is causing the box to deselect after each character, making it difficult to type out and search for the server name. Looping breathing audio. While sprinting, some players may hear the breathing audio overlapping itself. Yeah, it was the weirdest thing ever. British weaponry calibration. We have received reports of some British weapons feeling incorrect zeroed, which is the case. Invisible barrier on driel. Invisible collision under the bridge on driel has been reported, which is incorrectly preventing players from shooting or driving vehicles through this space. Inverted controls. Bug was affecting a number of gunner scopes, causing the vertical movement controls to be inverted. Increased weapon sway. Oh, this was horrible. The British have such a horrible weapon sway on the guns, so they're gonna fix that as well. Inconsistent Hagger collision. Dive to prone exploit. Yeah, here we go. The dolphin diving. It is just god awful. It is absolutely awful. I saw a guy who was literally doing it across the whole map, and it is hard to shoot such a person, right? You can't get a good beat on him, right? And if you got an automatic rifle, you can spray and pray. But if you got a single shot weapon and this guy is standing up diving, standing up diving, standing up, you can't get it. You can't get a clear shot. I think it's game breaking. Again, you can't wait 4 weeks to fix this, because it will scare people away and new players buy the game, and it now costs €5 or dollars more. So now it's 45 euros, and you buy the game and you come into the game and you see people dolphin diving. That is not a very good first impression, is it? That will scare away a lot of new players, and you know, no, that's just, they need to fix it fast. Incorrect amount of votes to kick on console. The new vote to kick feature is currently requesting 29 votes rather than 20 in order to successfully kick a player. Other issues: the panther misspelled on the XP screen. This typo snuck through as panther and is presented on the XP screen. Weapon naming: we are aware of incorrect weapon naming being used and will be looking into it. I think the stand gun is not called the stand gun. You know, call it the stand gun. Incorrect map loading screen dates. The battle dates presented on the loading screens for driel and LLMA are switched, which is correct because the Netherlands got attacked by Germany in 1940 and it was occupied till 1945. So there was never a battle for driel in 1943. The Summer Warfare DLC is coming. We've heard your request and are pleased to announce that the Summer Warfare DLC will be available across all platforms storefronts this summer. And backed by popular demand for the first time for console players, this free DLC will include the USM 1943 combat uniform and will be available for a limited time for all roles except armor and commander at role level 7. And it looks nice. I don't see that much difference with the normal uniform, but it looks nice. And that was about it, guys. So we have some nice artwork, and yeah, I think they need to fix this green emblem on the cromwell because it looks absolutely horrible. And the British faces, they all look like they're just left the pub and are drunk. They should fix those as well. And yeah, that was it. So end of the month we're gonna get a lot of bug fixes and I think a big patch, and hopefully that will fix all. I hope you all enjoyed this content. Don't forget to give me a like, subscribe to the channel to stay updated on everything Hell Let Loose, and join us on our Discord. My name is Burning Wiki, and I will see you all next time.